Okay, so I'm now going to be colouring in my landscape I sketched earlier using the same technique as the other videos I've shown you. So just put it into Photoshop, just took a photo of it on my phone, uploaded it onto my computer, opened it into a file. Same as before, tidy it up first. And then let's just play around with it. Use some warp. Really push the form just to make it a little bit more dynamic if we can. Get that kind of GoPro look to it. Flip the canvas. I'll go with that. No idea what colour scheme to do, so I think what I'll go for is my grayscale slider. Where have you gone? There it is. We're just going to start in grayscale first. Again, we'll start off by just making a messy canvas. I'm going to use my soft cloud brush. I've already thought of a lighting setup. This one that normally works well is having, so let's say the light is coming down through this way. So it's going to be hitting, what's going on here? Something weird. Oh well. So light. You want foreground, midground, background. On most setups, foreground is your dark value, which I'm putting in now. And then we're going to have a light midground. And then, so the light's going to be coming from this way. So this is all going to be light, this is all going to be light, other side's going to be shadow. Let's try that out. So the good thing with painting in grayscale is you can then just colour over the top. So at this point, all I'm worried about is light and shadow. It's just one less thing to think about. And trust me, it can make life a lot easier. But it depends on what colour scheme you're going to go for. If it's like a monotone, kind of simple colour scheme, it makes your life easier. But if you're doing something like a jungle with loads of different colours, and all the plants are different colours, you're going to struggle to colour over the top. So it just depends what you're doing really when you're using this technique. So I just kind of like that already. I like a good sketch. Something nice about an unfinished sketch. Pull these clouds up. bring these lights. Let's use a different brush. Something with a bit more edge to it. These are mountains after all. There you go, it's better. So you've got to decide where the light is going to be hitting. This is your world. These are just going to be in the background, not really doing that much. Little cheeky mountain there with a bit of light coming off. Let's darken. Darken it up. This brush is nice, it gives quite a nice mountain texture. Just keep darkening this side of this rock up. I actually like the look of that. I'm going to export that quickly, just as a standalone image. Interesting. Sketch 1. Very inventive file names. Right, I'm going to merge it all now. So now it's just one file. The sketch is gone. Only to be painted over. Still see it. Let's get these little rocks in here. Again, this is just rough as hell. Let's really bring this light up now. Just one brush stroke at a time. Cool. Really nice. Yeah, these really rough sketches have got a real charm to them, I think. You can spend hours and hours on a digital painting and then it can just look off because there's no sketchiness to it. It's hard to get like a nice happy medium between a loose painting and something that's detailed on a digital format. It's just still trying to work it out, but I'm liking this right now. This is kind of like the kind of thing I enjoy. That rough look. It's almost like a watercolour, like an ink. How long have we been? 10 minutes, that's it. So you can spend forever like trying to get that circular in like a digital painting, but I haven't even noticed that these circles aren't even circles. Because it's like, who cares? We're having fun. Let's continue with some of these clouds. You need to balance the values out in a painting as well. So what I mean by that is the balance of light. So at the minute this looks too light to me. I feel like we need some more dark to it. So that's precisely what I'm going to do now. Now I think it looks a little bit more balanced. That's coming in from here, hitting these little rocks. Just breaking off there. And then it's just hitting the top of this mountain. Maybe that's too dark. I'll try and get these all finished up by tomorrow. So we've got some fresh uploads. Trying to get more exposure for the channel. I think I've got to really hit Instagram and all my other art socials pretty hard. And obviously YouTube. Because I don't think many people are just actually straight up painting in real time like this on YouTube. It's all just like little snippets of information. So I think this is a good thing to do. It also solidifies my anxieties about can I paint, because I look back at my videos and go, oh yeah, I guess I can paint. Every artist has these stupid thoughts. If you do one bad job, you forget about all the good jobs you've done. Inferiority complex, imposter syndrome, very common for artists. So at least if I record myself working, kind of got proof to myself that I can do it if I ever don't feel confident enough. Which can be every now and then. I'll just keep practicing, it's okay. Alright, I might leave this one as it is in a second. Clips sort of thing. Let's do some little dots as well. I guess this is like a nighttime scene then. It is now. What I might do is fill in some colour before this tutorial ends. As I always say with the other tutorials, there's no point me sitting here recording all the details. I'm only recording the most important bits, the bits that are most important to get right in a painting. Detailing is just rinse and repeat. Least important part, but most people would probably think it's the most important part because that's what people notice straight away. But what is a wedding cake if it's just icing? It's just a big mess on the floor. No structure. Structure. That's quite a good analogy actually, well done. The structure of a wedding cake. The icing on the cake is the detail. It's the bit that gets noticed, but probably the least important part to a cake, structurally. Or it's like building a house with, I don't know, just the furniture inside. What's a load of furniture with no house? Just a load of furniture. That was not so good of an analogy. Right, I'm going to add some colour. I'm feeling like a purpley blue. Let's roll with it, see what happens. Switch to hue cube. Oh yeah. I guess it is a nighttime scene. Always use a complementary colour. A little bit of orangey yellow. I actually prefer it black and white, but hey ho. Merge it down. Yeah, colour's always a tricky one. I may have ruined it just a little bit with that colour, but again, you just got to be confident. Know that you can fix it. This is the ugly part of a painting. There's always an ugly part of a painting. Make that a bit more orangey, I think. Bring in some more saturation to the colour. Light out there. Blend that. The old blender. Bring in that yellow again. I mean, that looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? So I'm going to change that shape. Let's flip it to find out. Does look weird, doesn't it? I guess it's supposed to be weird. Someone might like it. The people walking outside. The summer's out today, so people are actually still out and about even at night time. Still about 23 degrees, which is quite strange for England. This is like a magical vibe to it, this one. Weird, mysterious, magical vibe. Probably going to call this one in a second, because I'm absolutely exhausted. As you can probably tell, compared to the sketch video I did earlier, I'm a lot less awake. So I've been painting all day on client work. So even when I'm not working, I'm still working. Which is how it should be if you want to be really good at anything. I'm not saying I'm amazing, but it's what it takes. You got to live and breathe. Comes at quite a lot of sacrifices, but I think it's worth it. Got to be able to, if you want to do stuff that not many people do because it's difficult, you got to put the work in, make sacrifices. Nice. It's coming about. Let's get that card come down here. Play around with the colours, I think, in the tools. Let's have a look. Colour balance. Bit better. Let's muck around with some light layers. So I'll do a soft light layer. Let's really try and bring in some colour, because it is looking a little bit dead of colour. Oops. Da, da, da.